Yes, I look like I just got home from the club, and I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. I wasn't sober last night. But yes, there are children outside. So, I was on TikTok because I am a teenager. I'm not a teenager, actually, I'm an adult if you think about it. But point being that I am young. Like, who isn't on TikTok? Whatever. I was on TikTok and I saw this video of like celebrities' weird like hidden talents or whatever, and it reminded me that when I was young, listen, let me know if anyone else has done this, because I remember I wasn't necessarily interested in these people, but I had a thing where if I saw someone like do something, like have a hidden talent, I tried to do the same thing, and I kind of realized that I was able to do it. So I have like at least two things. One of them is Jessie J can sing with her mouth closed. So I was like, oh, I want to like be able to talk with my mouth closed. And like the thing is, like, I don't have any techniques. Like, I didn't know how she did it, but I just did it. And then I was like, oh my god, I can do it. Like at least halfway. Like, ugh, it's whenever people are like, oh, do it then. I'm like, oh, okay, let me try. I haven't done it in a while. My dog did not like that. It's not necessarily good, but I can do it, and that's what counts. Like, I can. So I can do that, and then I remember I watched a video by Joey Graceffa. Oh my god. I watched a video by Joey Graceffa where he closed one of his eyes like a doll. And I thought, oh my god, that would be so cool if I was able to do that. It's so stupid. But, like, why did I do that? And the thing is, like, whenever people are like, do you have any hidden talents, I never say, like, oh, yeah, I can do this or I can do that. Like, I never bring it up. And I never, like, I didn't used to do it, like, before. Like, when, if anyone was like, I didn't learn these things to show them off. I just thought it was cool. And I went, okay, I want to do that. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's just that it's, like, why? Like, I would get it if like Mini Spooky was like, oh yeah, I want to like be able to do this because I want to show off or whatever, but I didn't even show off. I just learned how to do it, and then I just never brought it up again. Like, that's kind of more so what I don't understand about me, because like, and the same thing with like, I can sing and I can dance, but I never show it off. Like, I never post anything like related to it, and I never would. That's a lie. I have a YouTube channel where I dance. I don't want to talk about it because you know, but it's a thing. But like, I never post anything where I like sing seriously. Like, obviously in one of my cooking videos I sang, but like, I don't sing with the purpose of it being entertaining, you know, if that makes any sort of sense. So like, why do I do that? Like, why do I like to learn? Like, it's the same with like learning languages. Like, I want to learn them, but I'd be fucking petrified to speak it with a person who speaks that language. Like, if anyone knows, like, English isn't my first language. Like, I speak a different language because I'm not from America. I know, right? Like, and I'm not one of those people who are like, I'm not from America, I'm from Canada. Like, I'm not even from Canada. Like, my first language is not English. And like, when I'm home, or like now, like, if I were to speak with my family, I'd never speak English. Like, I know that I'm good at speaking English, and if anyone kind of went, oh, I'm American, like, what state are you from? Like, I would just be like, you know, like, I know that I'm good at it, but I would never speak it, like, seriously with my family. Like, sometimes I joke and I speak, like, English with, like, you know how, if a French person speaks English, they, like, sometimes have that, oh, hello, my name is whatever the fuck, you know? like I would speak like that, but with like my language with my family, but I would never bust out in like full on like English, you know? Because it's weird. I don't know. It makes me feel like a show off. And it's the same with like a lot of things. Like wow. Like I just like learning things, and then like I I just never show it off or like reveal that I know anything, you know? Does it make sense? Like I don't know. It's the same with like I used to play piano, and I would never post it, or I would never like go to like piano recitals or like anything like that, but I would just know piano. Like when do you have time to bust out and like, oh yeah, I know piano, or like, oh yeah, I know how to dance. Like it's the same with like I spoke with my cousin about this last night. We were like, we know how to dance, but if anyone asked us ever to like actually dance, like for example at a party or whatever, like you would never do it because it's A, awkward, and B, like you just seem like such a fucking show off. Like I'm not saying you are, like obviously if people are like, oh, you know how to dance, you know, and you dance, like you're not a show off necessarily because people ask you to, but like does anyone know what I'm talking about? Like why do I feel the need to know all these things when I don't have any use for them? Like not necessarily use for them, but that's like, oh, do you guys understand what I'm trying to say? Like I know I know a lot of dances, for example. Like why? I'm never gonna show them to anyone. Like you know, it's 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 a thing. It's definitely a thing. I don't understand it. And that's why like I was like, why did fucking 11-year-old Spooky like want to learn these things? Like I'm never showing them off, and I never will. Like obviously now that I've shown you guys, but you understand. Like I didn't use it when I was younger. I was never like, oh hey, watch this, and then I bust out doing that, you know? Yeah, so again, like why? Like I feel like it's just like a weird little, oh, I have a bruise. I have a bruise on my knee because I fell last night. I don't want to talk about it. Drink responsibly. That's all I really wanted to say, was that I don't understand 11-year-old Spooky's brain, and I don't understand talents and hobbies that, like, I know that people have hobbies and they actively show them off, but I don't do that, so I don't understand why I have these things, you know? You know? I know. We know. Also, kind of want to address maybe the elephant in the room. I cut my hair. It was actually, like, I cut it a couple of months ago. I cut it a day before my birthday, actually. Because I was so tired of my hair. It was so... Oh my god, there's a kid watching me. It was so, fried, or it was like damaged, and I wanted to try short hair, and it was actually a lot worse. Like right now it's okay, but it looked a little mushroomy for a while, but I'm growing it out. I want to grow it back to about here, maybe a little bit, maybe to here. Technically I have that length already down here, but maybe a little, like I want it a little longer than it is now, but I love it. I have a really sensitive scalp, so I can't really brush my hair, and I know a lot of people are going to be like, what the fuck? But I had a period where I could not brush my hair because when I touched my scalp, like later, I would have wounds, or like not wounds, but like scratches or whatever. Like I would actually bleed and like get like sores, I guess is a way to say it, but like that sounds disgusting. But I would get like, I would start bleeding, and my scalp is just so fucking sensitive. So when I cut my hair a year ago, it was a pretty great length. I didn't have to like, maybe like I didn't have to brush it as much. My dog threw me off. I didn't have to brush it as much, which really was a great thing because it gives my scalp like time to like breathe. Like, for example, now, like, my hair, I never do anything with my hair, so this is the way it naturally falls. And if I take any part of it, like, you know, when you have a ponytail for a long time and you take it out, like, that's the kind of sensation I get if I move my hair too much, if that makes sense. So I have a sensitive scalp, so that's why I cut my hair short, and now I don't want to dye as much when I wake up in the morning because it usually looks okay. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. I don't really know what the point of it was. I just needed to talk about my weird childhood self and the need to learn new things. So yeah, hope you guys have a great day. I don't know when this video will be out, but I will definitely post it, I promise. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. I don't know when. Also, sorry if I scared some of you guys with my last video, and none of you probably care, but I kind of posted a video about death and then dipped, so that's not great, you know, but I wanted to post it and whatever. I'll see you guys whenever. Again, hope you have a great day, a great evening, whatever. Hope you enjoy life. Hopefully you do some fun stuff, you know. Yes. Okay, bye.